Hey everybody, it's your boy, Anna the Northern Lion. Check it out, 21 wins. How do we get to 21? This is right after 20, isn't it, baby? No, there was an NLSS. I had like 17 minutes, so I was like, let's just get an Azazel run in there. Now that the streak is like legitimate, I should probably stop doing that, because people are going to get bent out of shape, and deservedly so, especially if we lost it like that. That'd be real shitty, right? You can never random Isaac. It's programmed into the code. It's not actually programmed into the code, but it feels like that somehow. Sometimes. XWFC 170R on a Maggie run. Let's continue with the Binding of Isaac, the flow chart. What's the flow chart for Maggie? Booting up Maggie. What's the file people pass things in? Is it .c something? I forget. I'm talking about spreadsheet. I'm talking about spreadsheets. Yeah, I can dig it. That's Shaft remade. I wouldn't recommend it. It's to get a little tone deaf. You know what? Sure. Gigafart. We're gonna do Gigafart because we never do Gigafart. There you go. Like, it does some damage. Hits enemies like the cage does. You can use it once every 3 rooms. I don't know what our best course of action there is, but anyway, what's the flowchart for Maggie? Replace Yum Heart. Leverage your HP for any other statistical upgrades you can basically find, and then, you know, win, basically. Like, it's usually fairly simple. As Maggie, you got low speed to start with, which is always a little bit of a disadvantage. But if you can pick up like a speed plus damage increase pretty early on, or both of them in conjunction or both of them separately, then you're usually sitting pretty. Accidentally quoted Lou Bega's, I wouldn't call it his magnum opus. That would probably go to Mambo number 5. But of course, his second single, Sophomore Slump, didn't quite hit as hard as Mambo number 5 did. But she is tricky. But she is pretty. So damn pretty. For some reason, whenever I sing tricky in my head, which basically occurs on a daily basis, hey, Toothpicks is really good. I mix it with the lyrics from like She Shook Me All Night Long. So it's always like, she's so damn pretty. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not tricky. It's been a while since I've heard the song, but then, that could be the mix of the century. I know you kids these days love their mixtapes. Always, here's with my face when the bass drops. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants.jpg. I get it, man. I'm hip with the kids. Taka. Gigafart does some poison damage. All of the spiders jumped into the fire to begin this room. I love it. Toothpicks pickup is great, but man, like, we need a little bit more here. Need a little bit more to show. I got rhymes in my mind, embedded like an embryo or a tumor. And here's the rumor: Dre's in your neighborhood, and he's up to no good. When I start expressing like this, yell a slamming, because if I stay funky like this, I'll do damage. That's, Express Yourself by NWA. The first time I ever heard NWA was on the soundtrack to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. I mean, this is like, it's certainly outing my whiteness, I think. But, I've listened to the album straight out of Compton. I was not a Johnny-come-lately with the movie. I've had the album for, like, I guess going on like 10 years now. I respect it, even the goofy shit, like something to dance to. It's a hallmark of early hip-hop music, or at least early rap. Definitely early gangster rap. But when I first heard them on the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack, I was like, finally, a good clean rap band that I can get behind. They're just rapping about expressing themselves. And then, Dr. Dre lying to the people. I still express, I don't smoke weed or cess, cause it's gonna give a brother brain damage. Brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing, except making a sucker and you equal. Don't be another sequel, express yourself. And you're like, man, that's a really good message for the kids. I was like 13, and I was like, fuck you, mom, I'm gonna listen to rap music, but not anything that's like too edgy, cause like, come on, I'm only 13. Then you find out 2 years later he comes out with The Chronic, and you're like, Dr. Dre! You lied to me! Or you were being facetious in the song Express Yourself, and I was unable to see that because I wasn't familiar with the scope of your work at that time in my young life. Anyway, here we are fighting the Haunt. Still got this going on, apparently. Mongo Baby, good pickup. Decent pickup at the very least. Hi, ho! I figured would save Gigafart until, right flippin' now. It didn't even freeze the Haunt, which is, that seems unfortunate to me, but it did do some poison damage at least. We need to get rid of Gigafart at, like, our earliest possible convenience, because it is just not gonna hold down the fort for us when we get into later rooms. I mean, Yumheart's no prize either, but... Okay, well, this could be a good opportunity, because we are looking, you know, we're in the market for another spacebar item. Krampus's head would fit the bill. Not my favorite, but it's a solid spacebar item. It's like, it's a great backup plan, man. And that's exactly what we got there. So I'm, like, super okay with that. I did go to the item room on that floor. We got Mongo, baby. All right, we're cooking now. We're cooking with gas. Stat-wise, lots of HP. Not as much damage as I'd like, but toothpicks is nothing to sneeze at. Consumables, we got a lot of keys, which is nice. Let's check this room out. Save our bomb for maybe a stone chest, or bunch of blue fires is also appropriate. Even if we don't get anything, we can sleep easy knowing we did the right thing there. This is kind of shitty, isn't it? Yeah. You want to fight the boss now? It's a weird layout for a floor. The reason I said it was kind of shitty is because I would probably rather use Krampus's head for a big room than a boss fight, but the big room and the boss fight, it shouldn't be that adjacent. That's just, like, it's not fair to the hard-working people in the Isaac community trying to get ahead in life, you know? It stacks the deck against them, but we can probably get another charge, or definitely get another charge before then anyway. There's our item room. No rush, really, but I'm also kind of like, why would I stay on this floor and go to rooms that are going to be annoying because my damage isn't that amazing when I'm very, very unlikely to pick up anything on those rooms that's going to give me more damage. This is a situation in which we want to explore some more, weirdly enough, because RoboBaby 2.0 is not good enough to be happy with. Put another cent in there. That's fine. I'm happy to donate my money to reroll RoboBaby. 5 cents a reroll is market value, man. That's how much you'd pay for... That's how much you pay for a reroll if you needed a battery charge and you had the D6, so I can't be salty if it takes, you know, 4 cents, 5 cents, even 6 cents. It's all in the range. Try to be a little bit more positive about probability. Try to be a little bit more positive about probability than some people. I respect probability. I expect its cruelness. Its cruelty, I should say. I respect Intolerable Cruelty, the Coen Brothers film starring... George Clooney and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I was gonna say George Lucas. That'd be a very different movie. Probably more entertaining. Yeah, I can defend Intolerable Cruelty, but still insult it a little bit. That's the spice of life. We got Little Chub. It's okay. I like it decently. It incentivizes BFF even more if we ever get any of our money back. And there you go. We got our Krampus's head charge for the Gertie fight, a semi-okay chance at a deal with the devil, but mostly just happy to be done with this floor and pick up a range upgrade, which really the big thing about Mom's Heals now is that it actually gives you the chance at the Mom transformation. Another ticket in that lottery. Mom transformation is rarely transformative, somewhat ironically, if I may drop a delectable bone mo on you there. But, it can be useful if you get like a nod leaf or something. 8 keys, 008 here is how our consumables look. Somewhat suboptimal. Man, little Chub takes forever to come back from these excursions, man. There we go. Very helpful on rooms like this where most of the enemies are rushing us down in a straight line. Good time for like a stars card. Hermit. I just wanted to get to our item room. We don't need to save the keys, but I'd like to get to our item room as quickly as is prudent. But the Hermit card is, you know, we're on Flooded Caves 2. Hermit card is pretty realistic to save that for a boss rush escape, I think, at this point. With 8 keys and no money, it's not like we're in an urgent need to use the Hermit card for anything else at this point. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, our 9th key. And this is our Krampus's head charge. I won't hesitate to use this on any room that is not small. But every other room is not really going to be a nice target for it. This is a tricky situation. Ah, he fired. You know, I gave us like a 50-50 chance of getting out of that one without getting hit. But we got hit badly, actually. This would be a bad time to screw up your deal with the devil chance. We don't have precedent either way, but it would be a bad time to screw up the chance because we could really use some high damage items. And this actually may be a great opportunity for us to go to our shop and buy a Spirit Heart, even though I don't have very much money. We might be able to swing it by blowing up the shopkeeper and the donation machine. There's not even a Spirit Heart for sale, but I'm going to drop the bomb here anyway. Give us enough money to buy something. You can get like a battery charge or a pill. Little bit unfortunate. You never know how much it's going to Ashton Kutcher, Amy Smart butterfly effect there, you know? Like, no Spirit Heart. We take some dumb damage. All of a sudden, we got no deal with the devil. All of a sudden, we miss out on Brimstone. All of a sudden, we're in the, a fight for our lives here. Should be okay, though, because we do have Krampus's head. We finished the boss fight, so we should qualify for a deal with the devil here. Unless I missed taking red heart damage and just picked up a red heart, like, immediately after. Could have been chance. That could be random chance fucking me. I might have screwed myself, though, accidentally. Puberty. Joker. Oh, never mind. We're set. Joker card takes us to the Angel Room. See, I told you we were set. Check that out. Free HP upgrade. I am, of course, being facetious. But I will start with Angel Precedent here. Basically because we got golden bombs out of our box. So, not to be lewd, but with our golden bombs, we have a much better chance to take out the angel statue quite quickly. Quickly-ish, anyway. Also keeps them from rushing me down, which is kind of important because our speed hasn't really improved. I'm placing the bombs very poorly, by the way, but we're almost done. There's our key piece, so we will have the chance to fight Mega Satan. Not saying we're gonna fight Mega Satan. Believe you me, I would probably prefer not to, but we could. We could. Maybe. We got a first key. We might have to qualify again to get another one, but... Alright, let's go find our item room. Our damage continues to not really improve. I'm semi-stoked, I guess. I don't want to give out a stoke without really believing in it, but I'm semi-stoked that we have a trinket that's actually functional for us here, although we have enough keys to render it somewhat moot. Wow, that was actually pretty lucky. To get all the enemies on one hit of Krampus's head there is surprising, but nice nonetheless. Come on, you gotta give me a Spirit Heart on this floor. You're not gonna make me go through 2 floors of being, like, right against the gun. Especially because the second, or being on the next floor, our Spirit Heart actually could give us a great chance of getting a deal with the devil, because we haven't had one on the last 2 floors. Yeah, we'll do it. We got 2 Spirit Hearts. What is this? Explosive Diarrhea. Normally, I probably wouldn't do the room at this point. But I'm going to, because we have golden bombs. Another pretty fly is sweet. Yeah, because we have golden bombs, I kind of feel like, why not, you know? These golden bombs have really changed the trajectory of how this floor could have gone. I was not in love with the way that this floor looked until the golden bombs started pouring in here. It's really like the best upgrade we got on this whole floor, and it's not even going to last after this floor. Doesn't bode well, too well for our future at least, but... At least we got it for now, and that's those 2 bosses dead. Still got an item room, still on schedule for boss rush if we want to use this hermit card to get out, which I was strongly considering until I realized that maybe golden bombs are the ticket we've been looking for here. Did take a little damage there. Alright, so if we see a lot of mushrooms, we should blow them up. Get some value out of them that way. We've been to our secret room. We haven't been to our second secret room. Can be a little bit more finicky to find. Got a big room here. We should... try to take advantage of thusly. I think that was really good. There's no way for us to get over there, unfortunately. There you go. Yeah, man, these golden bombs are killing it. We gotta get pyro. Also, this is like the longest floor I've ever seen. Or maybe we just like got super lucky with how quickly we originally found our important rooms. Oh, it was well worth it. We got Tech X. Okay. All's forgiven. Tech X is a run winner. Synergizes with so many good items, and is just a pleasure to be around. Just an all-around great item. Tears down. That hurts. That hurts, but I would take 10 tears down to get one more Tech X, I'll tell you that much. Look, we don't need our 12th key, but if I can get it with a golden bomb, it makes me feel a little smart, so I'll take you up on that opportunity. We'll look for our second secret room. Again, I can't stress enough, we've been going a little slowly here. This is a huge floor for Flooded Caves 2. Tomo, what's up, buddy? You want in? Hello. You want to go sleep in the cat castle next to your adopted brother? And they're both adopted. It's not like one's a genetic one. This is not my genetic, product. That would be ridiculous. Tomo's pretty mad, though, because Ruka's sleeping in his box. Even if Tomo's not here, that is kind of rude. That's like, if you got your own bed in a house, you found out that, you went away for a weekend and your roommate slept in your bed instead of his bed, you'd be pretty pissed off. Just because they're cats, I don't want to, diminish their issues. I think he's got a valid claim. Tomo, just lay down, buddy. You're going to be okay. It's just a box. Like, it's just a cardboard box, man. Just go hit the snooze button. Oh no, the other cat jumped out. This is a disaster waiting to happen. For iron chests, nah, I'm not interested. The other cat. The other cat is Ruka, of course. When you're the other cat. No, that's a like deep cut Sloane reference. Sloane is not, well, it is Ferris Bueller's love interest from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but in this case I was referring to the Canadian rock band. She was underwhelmed, if that's a word. I know it's not because I looked it, and of course we all know underwhelmed is a word. I have to imagine that's part of the intentional humor of the song. This is an amicable cat resolution there. Cat 1 is sleeping in Cat 2's box. Cat 2 enters the room. Cat 1 jumps out of the box, starts sleeping on the floor. Cat 2 gets into their property, their box, and now they're sleeping amicably. This is the greatest resolution to any cat-related problem I've ever seen, and I've seen my share. What do you think? Can we get? Oh, we don't have golden bombs anymore. Let's not get too caught up in this. No, that's not gonna be worth it. Could hermit there. I wouldn't dispute that. Let's try this. Okay, let's try that. And then at the end, let's take a stick of Trident. Got a spirit heart out of it. That's enough for me when I was mostly just looking for the shitty joke. Okay, this floor we would like to be out of early enough to be comfortable for boss rush because we do have an easy teleport, but the most important thing is just keeping your win, and it is a win right now, secure. Like now that you got Tech X, the win is on your stick here. Little Gish. And by Little Gish, I mean that's the product of this fight. We're fighting like a regular sized Gish now. I mean, I want to defeat you, but I don't want to insult you. That's just needless. Alright. Deal with the angel. Really glad I saved the bomb. Oh, Holy Mantle's pretty good too. I kind of wish I had an orbital, but even without an orbital, Holy Mantle's real dope. I think I got hit there. That's okay. We'll take the damage necessary to guarantee us the chance at the Mega Satan fight, just because that's more fun than just getting a chance at a deal with the devil on the next floor. So I think we're gonna head out. Sorry, item room. I did kick the desk there accidentally. Sorry, item room. You're going to be my secondary consideration right now because we can get a choice of 4 items from Boss Rush. There's a chance we can get both. I will not dispute that either, but for now, gotta go where the money is, And also Curse of the Lost. Like, just say it with me. Fuck Curse of the Lost. It's a valid part of the game, actually, though. Just say it. It'll feel good. Say it with me. Fuck Curse of the Lost. I go back and forth on what the worst curse is, which leads me to believe that probably my perception of what the worst curse is dictated by whatever curse I'm feeling at this exact moment, but Curse of the Lost was annoying there. I think Curse of the Lost is the most annoying. Curse of the Unknown can be the worst, because you don't know what you're doing for deals with the devil a lot of the time unless you were like really keeping track of your HP, or unless your HP was so simple to like, you get a Curse of the Unknown on the first floor when you play as Isaac. You know how much HP you have. But Curse of the Blind can also be a problem. Some of the time it has 0 effect. So we can definitely do everything on this floor because we made it easily in time here. We'll go fight Mom, and then we'll teleport out of Boss Rush. Hopefully we'll get a deal with the... I mean, at this point, hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil. So close. Oh, there we go. We got a deal with the angel. We'll take the Polaroid. Our deal with the angel has provided us with Sacred Heart. Holy shit, that's so good. And then Boss Rush gives us fucking ramming speed is what we're gonna take here. That hurts, man. How much damage are we doing? Not enough to be like, this is super what we're going for. I actually think Jar of Flies may be better for us here, but I probably should have just donated, now that I think about it. Tears down. I found pills. But this, like, a homing Tech X is so dope. Just go find our item room and then get the heck out of here. My thinking is, you know, flies on the regular. 1 fly per enemy is probably worth more than a Krampus's head once every 6 rooms. I don't even think people are going to dispute it that hard. I think most people are probably going to be on my side there. Net gain of 1 bomb. Fairly fair, considering the circumstances. Ooh, enough money to donate a little bit to our shop. I like that. Gemini, also a pretty good pickup. Why did I take ramming speed over Blue Baby's only friend, by the way? I figured because we had Holy Mantle, maybe we get something out of it. But there might be a mistake. Blue Baby's only friend is just, like, our damage is so good, I'm never going to be intentionally using Blue Baby's only friend. It just, like, doesn't make sense for us. So, why not instead, get something that maybe could help? Man, the pentagram's real nice as well. So what are we looking for here? Oh, we're looking for a chance to donate, which we, of course, will have. Rest of the run's going to be super quick. I will probably do Hush on this run because it's... Oh, alrighty. That's potentially really cool, but I'll definitely do Hush on this run because it's going to be easy. Or easy-ish, and we got 19 keys, and golden chests are free, so it seems very sensible. There you go. It is a perfect time to break on my final cent. Let's get in here, and we have the sun. Definitely gonna do Hush. We'll save the sun card and try to use it as full health. If it's not useful for full health for whatever reason, then we can use it as our other option. You know, little mapping. The Tears upgrade there is really nice as well. I don't know how much it helps us, considering that you know, we're killing it. 1 shot that we fire does a lot of damage, but, oh man. Curse of the Labyrinth. It's just 1 key to open this because of the fact that golden chests are free, and now, everything that requires a key is free, so I'm pretty positive about this. Key for a key, that just leaves everybody keyless. Key for a key leaves everybody locked. We've all heard that expression before. I'm not in the business of trading keys, man. What do you think I am, a shady Steam reseller? Took Fate's Reward. I have no idea what it's going to do for Tech X. Probably nothing, but I also felt that the time investment was basically 0, so it seemed like a prudent choice. Very tempted to use the sun here. It would be nice to get through the room, or to get through the floor as fast as possible, but it's pretty short-sighted, I think, considering... It's ironic because it gives us vision, but I think it would be pretty short-sighted considering the fact that we're just steamrolling right now. Like, this is a very, very surprisingly powerful run. Not surprising based on the items we got, but surprising because for the first, like, 2 or 3 floors, we were, like, exempt from any damage bonuses. And now, we've gotten, like, a lot of great ones. Pentagram, Sacred Heart, for Christ's sake, is amazing. Tech X. We did skip 1 item room. Who knows what that might have held. This has been a fun run. I mean, any run where you got homing Tech X, I'm for it. I mean, we can pump these shots out pretty quickly here. Alrighty. You got it. Thank you, Fly. Get a nice Fly army as well. I like that our shots are fast enough that we're, like, unless we're fighting a boss, like there, we're generating flies, I think, faster than we're using them. It's hard to tell, though. The easy way to tell is if it's on a room that doesn't have many many enemies, you need to look at your fly total for the jar, and if it doesn't increment when you kill an enemy, that means you didn't kill it with your tears, your flies killed it. Because you don't get an extra fly for killing an enemy with a fly, or else you'd find yourself in an endless fly situation, wouldn't you? I like being able to hit enemies without even seeing them. That's empowering. Money we will never use. Well, you know, the Hush fight does have a shop. Okie dokie. Turns out this XL floor is particularly large. I had no idea. Let's go do some rooms over here, I guess. I mean, the bosses don't really stand a chance. Hush might be a little annoying, but Oh, I really wanted that one. Hush might be a little annoying, but Hush is supposed to be annoying, you know? He's like the most difficult boss in the game and all that, so... The only reason Hush wouldn't be the most difficult boss in the game, because I see the questions forming in your heads out there already. Is Hush really the hardest boss? The only reason he wouldn't be is because he's self-selecting. Most of the time, you're only going to fight Hush if you want to fight Hush. Sure, I mean, a first floor like Dingle, or sorry, not Dingle, first floor a Haunt, especially like a champion version, can be real fucking annoying, or like a... You know, your Judas got no HP and then you fight Pestilence on a small room. Those are unavoidable for sure, but Hush is harder than those bosses. It's just... He doesn't show up unless you want him to show up, basically. Well, that was very simple. No deal with the devil. Alright, I guess they didn't deserve it. We'll come down to our Hush fight quickly, and then the rest of the game is pretty much in the bag for us from the get-go here. So might as well open these. Yeah, Cricket's Head, that's pretty solid. I'm for that. Piercing Shots or Sworn Protector, both relatively useless. Continuum, I guess. What happens to Continuum Tech X? Yeah, okay, that seems cool. Take Nun's Habit for no reason. Take the Chariot. Chariot makes more sense. No, it doesn't make more sense than the Sun card. Disregard me. I think we're going to take Cupid's Arrow, and I'm going to explain to you why, and then you're going to tell me why I'm wrong, even though I already realize why I'm wrong. I took it because it was a speed upgrade. Only it's not a speed upgrade. The speed upgrade is actually Sagittarius. So we should have taken Sworn Protector. It also would have been a Beelzebub transformation item, but I guess in the whole scheme of things, at this point, it's probably fairly irrelevant. I guess it also makes Fate's Rewards shots piercing, which is good-ish. And we will also get, another reason Jar of Flies is so good is because it's useful on long rooms like this that don't actually give you formal charges, instead of being useless or only being able to be used once, like Krampus's Head or something like that. Jar of Flies is going to stay productive for us, at least as soon as this guy actually starts spawning enemies, which, you know, could happen any second now. There you go. There's another 18 flies right there. Not necessarily suggesting that's going to be the difference maker damage-wise, but we are doing quite a lot of damage already. 40% of the way through the fight, I'd say. Just keep pumping these bad boys out. Man, armor or no armor? This dude's getting shit on. It's majestic. 60% done. Back to 20 flies, might as well pop them. Not quite 80% done. I wouldn't suggest that, but maybe now 80% done. That seems fair. If I can get out of this without him ever sending a beam of light from heaven, then I'd consider that a huge positive. Yeah, 80 or 90% done now. Please, oh, it's a beam of light from heaven. And luckily, it scales with your speed, apparently, but it still did get me there. Yeah, kill these guys, get some cheap and easy flies. Oh, come on, dog. Just eat it. You know it's coming. Yeah, that was easy. It is very, very easy, actually, which is kind of surprising. I expected it to be simple, but that one was way more of a blowout than I originally thought. Okay, we don't use the sun on this floor. People, I wouldn't say they got on my case too much, but they were like, hey, you should really use your mapping and Emperor cards to get through the Cathedral instead of getting through the chest, because the chest can give you items, and the chest is more fun than the Cathedral. That's a great point. So I try to adhere to that. In this case, though, we are definitely going to use the sun on, like, right at the start of the chest so I can figure out where the heck I'm going. I'm not trying to finish it faster, like, from a temporal standpoint. More so I just want to avoid any unnecessary damage, and why not, you know? Smoke him if you got him. I still don't know what the expression means, but it is an expression. Can't deny that. Don't really care about the spirit arts at this point. I would be fairly grossly shocked if we took any damage over the rest of this run. We didn't even come close to getting hit on the Hush fight. The cue montage of me, like, narrowly dodging bullets, but still. Oh, we haven't been here yet, so this could be the right way. Even the Eternal Heart, I'm like, sure, it's probably not worth it, but, like, why waste... Or it's probably not worth it to skip it, but why waste my time, right? And now we actually could use the Sun card. I'm not gonna, though, because we've already finished, like, half the floor, so it just seems like, you know, we're only getting half the value out of the Sun card. We're only seeing half of a floor. Or we're only having half of a floor revealed, anyway. Don't really care about the judgment. Man, what a waste of a big room there, man. You could have had, like, several enemies that are annoying. Instead, you just had one dude who got killed, like, instantly. I guess we have to check if that's a Joker. Get out of jail free card. We're already fighting Mega Satan, man. We don't need the get out of jail free card. Oh, I forget. Yeah, okay, pop the Emperor now. Not Emperor, sorry, the Sun, because we're going to be fighting Mega Satan. Why didn't anybody tell me? He says, ignorant of the fact that people were probably shouting in the comments for quite some time. That's okay, it happens. My mistake. I totally forgot that we had the keys. Yeah, we'll fight Mega Satan for sure. That's not even... Oh, yeah. AAA battery does, like, literally nothing for us with an item like this. That was awesome. We went from 0 flies to 20 flies in, like, less than a second. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. Isaac fight. This should be a doozy. He is already 95% dead, probably. And now he is 100% dead. Alright, let's go fight Mega Satan. We don't need to go in there with 20 flies. We can generate them from the waves that he spawns, but this is going to be a really, really easy one. It's going to be like a sub 30. Probably sub 30. Mom's Contact's good. Spoonbender's good. We don't need it necessarily, but it's good. All these are at least decent. Like anemic, whatever, but at least it's not bad. This is going to be a sub 30 with Hush run as Maggie. It's pretty good. Maybe not quite Balls of Steel level. And we didn't do Boss Rush. I have to imagine that if I had chosen to do Boss Rush, it wouldn't have taken that much longer given how it's going right now. You know what was this like a surprisingly great pickup for us? Continuum has been killing it, man. Especially when you're firing like width-wise instead of length-wise. It's actually going to be a sub 29, which, again, is just even more impressive. This is going to take us up to win 22. That's it's fairly good. We're closing in on, what would 2 straight weeks of wins be? 28 wins, plus there's dailies thrown in there, so it's taken us a long way here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.